Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. I do have my mimosa in here and I am ready to share my wish list, loves, / cart for the Sephora VIB sale that is coming up Friday. Oh my gosh. If you want to look at my cart, no judgment zone here. And just kind of chit chat about the upcoming savings event at Sephora. Keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I hope you're swell. Y'all, I just created this look and have nowhere to go, nowhere to wear it except to this video, and that's okay. I am really, really thrilled with it. This is the Devour palette from Ensley Cosmetics. I did get the whole Halloween box, so this is the blush palette. I have one on lip. The video is coming up this week, but I want to do 2 more looks and use all these lip products because this collection is so well done. That's all I can say. Ensley Cosmetics is selling the Devour palette separately, so that's a good thing. That wasn't happening before, so if you're interested, that is on their website and it's available. And I do have the code FRIZZFACE that'll save you 10%. I know a lot of people didn't want the whole Halloween box, they just wanted the palette, so it is up there, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna last because this, y'all, okay. But that's not why we are here. We are here because we are at the time of year where we have our holiday savings event from Sephora. So I'm gonna just go over the details of the sale because it is coming up. And I feel like we've had these dates for a month or so, but it has really flown by. I cannot believe that we are really approaching the end of 2023. I just think it's crazy how fast time is flying. So the Sephora Savings Event has the 3 tiers, and you can be an insider, you can be VIB, or you can be Rouge. I am Rouge again. The good thing about it is that the Rouge members can take 20% off from October 27th to November 6th. Our VIB members can take 15% off from October 31st to November 6th. And then our insiders can take 10% off from October 31st to November 6th. Why am I saying our insiders like I work for Sephora? I don't. No affiliation at all. But I'm saying us, like, because, you know, we're part of this community. Anyway, and I do believe that anything from the Sephora collection is 30% off. So there's that. Now, when it comes to this savings event, I know last year I did a recommendations, I did a wish list, I think, and then I did like my haul. I don't think I'm going to do recommendations. I think I more so just have things that I would not purchase from Sephora during this VIB sale because there are better deals elsewhere. And I will say that before you do purchase anything from this sale, I would check the actual brand's websites because sometimes they do compete with what's going on at Sephora. And I've seen that. And I think maybe Ulta might. I can't remember. But I do just remember seeing some competing prices for VIB. Do not buy Pat McGrath from Sephora. Please, y'all, please. She's having a sale right now. And I know it might not be on the brand new things, but please trust and believe me that eventually all of Pat McGrath is going to go on sale. We have friends finding Pat McGrath in TJ Maxx, Marshalls. None of the Marshalls or TJ Maxx's near me have Pat McGrath, but I know a lot of people are finding her items there. But she's had up to 40, even 50% off. Please do not buy Pat McGrath from this sale. I would say the same about Natasha Denona as well. Now, I think 20% off of Natasha Denona is pretty good. A lot of people, including myself, have codes now for Natasha Denona that you can get 15% off, so 20% off is even better. But over the past few years, I've seen that Natasha Denona runs a pretty good Black Friday sale. So if you can wait, you might get a better deal. That's if it's not something that you really feel like you must have right now. I'm trying to think of any other brands that I see sales from. I've seen pretty good sales from LYS. I was going to say RMS, but RMS isn't even on Sephora anymore. And Melt is having some pretty good deals with Sephora. So Melt would be a good one to get, I think, because they're already on sale. But Melt has been running some pretty good sales on their brand website as well, like up to 40% off. I'm not sure if I can think of anything else at the moment, but those are the brands that came to mind right away. Tatcha's another one, y'all. Tatcha's running 20% off now as well. So that's the same as the sale. So you might want to just go ahead and get it from Sephora because you want to get your points. Or maybe you have to wheel and deal with your cart. And because Tatcha does have these 20% offs from time to time, maybe you can take your Tatcha items out of your cart and just wait until they have a 20% off at a later date, because they will have one again. I think that is it. So this year, when I'm looking at VIB, I think the fragrances, the 20% off fragrances is something that doesn't happen often. I've seen 15% off, like on Macy's and things like that. But 20% off of fragrances does take away a significant chunk. And so you will see my cart this year is really fragrance heavy and not as makeup heavy. And it's going to be my goal to stay with one order unless there's something that I was waiting for to release that comes in the middle of the sale. But I don't want to do what I did last year, where I found myself, and the year before, scrambling, you know, at the last day of the sale, like just buying random things. I just don't want to do that this year. I think in addition to fragrance, if you have like skincare or certain hair products, like some of these more luxurious hair brands that are carried at Sephora, I think those are going to be your biggest value. I also think that if you are into the value sets at Sephora, I think they have some that are pretty good. Or if you're looking for those as gifts, you know, having the 20% off of that is probably a good deal. I'm not going to get into all of those today. Today we are really just focusing on the items in my cart. So I'll show you my cart, and then I'll show you my loves list, because I've been wheeling and dealing with this cart and moving things in and out. So let's just go ahead and do it. I know that kind of sounded all over the place, but yeah, I am all over the place when it comes to the sale. But what I do know is that I don't want to go completely overboard with this sale and then still have a rack of like indie products and things that I want for Black Friday. Like, I can't do it all. So I don't know if this cart is going to be feasible. So I do need your input. So let's do that now. If you're wondering where the boys are, they're chilling out. It's 10:19. I waited all day to kind of record this, and Tyrone went out. So I'm having a little pajama jammy jam session by myself. I did finally watch The Little Mermaid today, and I thought it was great. Could have did a little better with Sebastian's accent, but that's neither here nor there. Let me scoot over. All right, y'all. I am going to just go right to the cart, and there are 14 items in here. I don't know how we got to this total, but well, I'm gonna tell you how we got there. First on my list is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I've been going back and forth on this because I do have his other two palettes. I don't use them a whole lot. Here was my thinking with this palette. I have been getting into using my indie singles a lot, and I think this would be a great companion palette for it. One of the palettes I usually pull out would be like my Biba palette. I love using that. And then a Terra Moons or a Cleona or something like that for work. I think one of the biggest benefits to this palette for me is that cream black shade. And I was thinking about that because that with some of the indie singles really would change up the base of those singles. Now, how often will I do that? I don't know. But I've done videos where, you know, you swatch it on your skin and then you swatch it over a black base and you just see how different the shift in the colors become. So I was thinking about that. But you have your warm toned row and your cool toned row. And I do like the way the mattes perform. I feel like his shimmers left a lot to be desired. So I think I would reach for this with all the mattes more than the other two palettes that I have by him. I really do like the matte formula, and I like the cream formula too. I know he said that these creams are different than the ones in the other two palettes, but I feel like this could be a nice staple. $70 is expensive, so getting 20% off, you know, would take off like $14. We'll put it down in the $50 range. I do like how these matte looks look on the models here. I don't really do all matte looks, but maybe I could try. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this palette. Let me know if you have it. I really haven't watched too many reviews on this palette, but let me know what you think about it. I don't know. I'm kind of interested, and I've been saying that for a while. This has been in my loves for a while. This right here, y'all, is my baby by, I was saying Fleur, but I think it's Fleur. I like saying Fleur, but it's Fleur. Fleur Father Figure. I will be your father figure. Yes, y'all, let me tell you, I used up my travel size. Oh, it's right over there, because I just go around and just sniff the remainder. Like, I can't get anything out of it. Fig is an odd smell. I can't describe it, but I smelled something else. What was it that I smelled? Something else I smelled. Oh, I wore a sample of fig porn from a fragrance house called Born to Stand Out. And the note that I'm picking up in both of these scents, this and Father Figure, has to be the fig note. And I think I really like it. So the Father Figure, let's look at the notes here. Lush fig, jasmine, dew, and sandalwood. I don't really smell any jasmine dew. I don't know what jasmine dew would smell like versus regular jasmine. Definitely a sandalwood. And to me, it has a bit of a tobacco type vibe. And I really like it. It's a unisex scent. I think it leans a little more masculine, but I love it. I really love tobacco scents. Well, for the most part. Didn't really care for tobacco oud. That's going to be the next video I film, but that's neither here nor there. I really like it. There's also some vanilla in there, but it's really nice. I use that travel size up really fast, in addition to the bottle being a little leaky, but I was sad when it was gone. So this is not a fragrance that I want in another travel size. This is one that I want to own in a full bottle. So it's $96 and it's 50 mLs. I just really think it's a great unisex fragrance, and it's something new. Like I never smelled anything like that before. I really enjoyed it. Now next I have here the Olaplex Lash Bond Building Serum. I was using Grande Lash for a long time and I ran out, and I was just thinking maybe I'd try a different brand. I thought the Grande Lash worked nicely, but you really do have to be consistent with lash serums in order for them to work. And I have not been consistent. I would say for the past, I don't know, for most of 2023, I haven't used a lash serum. I mean, maybe at the beginning, but once I ran out, I did not replace it because they are pricey. I mean, you can find cheaper ones, but I don't know if they work well. And you can let me know if you've tried a lash serum like drugstore or anything like that, because I definitely would pick that up over this Olaplex. It's $68 and it looks like it has some pretty good reviews. So I would like to, you know, start with my lash serum again. So this one you use twice daily, and it's supposed to support the natural lash growth cycle and retention. So let me know your thoughts on this one. All right, this Caudalie, I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. They have a moisturizing fig body oil elixir, and I actually had this in my cart for a while before I even tried Father Figure. But now with this fig note, I'm like, oh yes, I want to have this. So this is a Smooth and Glow elixir for your body, and you can use it for your hair as well. It's got prickly pear oil. Let's see what else. Grapeseed oil and argan oil. Part of me just also wonders though, like, because I can buy like those carrier oils by itself, is this something that's overpriced? But I don't know. I really want to try it. This is $49. I do think I'm going to give this a go. So I had another concealer in my cart in addition to my beloved Dior that I am running out of, and I'll be starting my third bottle once I purchase this one. This is the Forever Skin Correct Full Coverage Concealer. I love it very, very much. I do use 4N, and 4N is the color that I believe I would take in a foundation as well. But because I've been using my pink powder and it's blurring, I think having a concealer that's not super light and that's the same color as my skin, I think that's perfect, because I'm not wearing it right now, but I have started to get concealers that are pretty much my same skin tone, because I do use the brightening pink powder under the under eye, and I think it's perfect. I think if I went light with the concealer and then use the pink powder, I think it might look ghostly or something. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. The other concealer that I had, and it's in my loves, is the new YSL one with the angled brush. I really do want to try it, but why do I want to try it? I have no reason to want to try it, because I think the Dior one is perfect, and I'm actually wearing the Glowish one right now, and that one's good. So like, I don't need an arsenal of concealers. I do have an LYS one. So it's like, maybe when I'm done all of these, maybe that's when I can try it, but it's not something that I need to spend $38 on right now. But I am running out of the Dior one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my tried and true. Next, I have the NARS All That Glitters Light Reflecting Cheek Palette. This is from their holiday collection. I do own the NARS Afterglow blush palette that I really like, and I think I got that at the beginning of 2022, and I use it all of the time. I definitely use it once a week. Do I need another blush palette? No. Do I want this one? Yes. I think all of these have a slight sheen to them, and I just really like all of the shades. Like Vertigo looks good, City Lights, Sabrina, like they all look good. Every single shade. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this one. I did take it out of my cart because I was like, I really don't need any blushes, but I really like every single color here. And because I use my other one so much, I think I'm going to use this one a lot as well. It's $60. Now from Alpine Beauty, I have the June Berry and Collagen Hydrating Cold Cream Cleanser. I'm almost out of mine. I did purchase this earlier in the year and I really like it. It is cold. It's a cold cream cleanser. I don't think I've tried like a cream cleanser like that comes in a jar. It has some little granules in it that are a very, very gentle exfoliant, and you can put this on and rinse it right off, or you can use it as a mask and leave it on for like, 10 to 15 minutes. But I do love how cold it feels on the skin. It feels really pleasant. So I do want to repurchase this one. $39. Got excited and moved the camera, y'all. Okay, so this is the Gucci 3-piece Glow and Care Shine Lipstick Festive Gift Set. These are full sizes. I do have one of these in the shade Lucy Dark Orange, and I absolutely love it. It's so juicy on the lips. And there were 2 shades that I had in my cart. I actually had 3 in my cart. I had Peggy Taupe and Call It a Day. And then I had another one. But then I saw this kit, and it has Peggy Taupe and Call It a Day in it, and then Sandy Soft Honey. I love these names. Now, the reason that I want to go ahead and get it in the set is because these are $47 a piece, and if you get the set, it's $110, and that's a discount. And then you would get the 20% off of that. You're not going to get Gucci for 20% off. It's just not going to happen. This is the time when I get my Gucci lip products. And I think I'm just going to stick with these because I just I just love them. I really, really do. And the fact that 2 out of the 3 shades that I want are in there, and I like Sandy Soft Honey as well, is going to be great. I'm almost out of my Chantecaille Patience Lip Chic that I did find on Mercari. And I think Sandy Soft Honey would be a great replacement for that. So this is a definite yes. Look at Peggy Taupe. That's pricey though for 3 lipsticks. So, you know, it is. Now I just added this today. This is the Cali Ray So Blown Blurring and Hydrating Collagen Peptide Primer with Niacinamide. I am starting to get low. I'm not low yet. So this might be something that comes out. But I have the Dior Glow Veil Primer, and I also use the YSL Glow and Balm Primer. So why I need this right now, I don't. So it's just something to think about now. We'll put Cali Ray on my radar was I randomly got the setting spray. And I do want to repurchase that, but I still have my Hourglass Veil Soft Focus setting spray, as well as a Charlotte Tilbury setting spray that I got from another VIB. So I don't need to get a replacement in the setting spray right now, but I am definitely thinking about this primer. So I'm leaving it in the cart. Just added this today because Jamie, aka Makeup on Your Radar, let me know that it was here at Sephora. But when she told me she was getting this from the site, I was like, wow, this is going to be a fragrance that I would really like. It's called Ginger Biscuit. It is a warm and sweet gourmand. The notes are, just listen, ginger, roasted hazelnut, and tonka bean. Tonka smells so good. Now I'm starting to be able to identify some of these scents now that I have like so many samples, because I was trying Velvet Tonka by BDK Parfums, and then I also have Tobacco and Tonka Bean by Banana Republic, and I'm like, okay, I can smell it, like I'm comparing it now. So yes to this. I'm definitely getting this. And I think this scent only comes out around the holidays. There's another one called Orange Bitters, and I'm thinking about putting that in my cart. You'll see it in my loves. It's orange and sandalwood. I can't, but this Ginger Biscuit I think is going to be really beautiful. This is a staple in my collection. This is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. I think I've gone through 2 of these already, and this will be my 3rd. I really like it. I will say that since I've been using it so long, this is a brow gel that I do feel like keeps my brows in place, and it doesn't like flake. Like I've tried a gel that has flaked up or got white like over the course of the day. It really doesn't do that, and I really like that. I actually like to shape my brows with that first and then use my Maybelline tattoo. No, it's not tattoo. It's called Express Brow, and it's like a micro pencil. So I like to use the lamination gel first and then the brow pencil, and I love it. So I don't feel any need to switch brow products, you know, and try something new. Okay. Burberry Goddess. So I have a travel size right here, and I'm using it sparingly. This is nice. This one has like 4 vanillas in it, I think. I might be lying. That's not true. That's not true. Well, no, 3 vanillas. I was close. Vanilla Infusion, Vanilla Caviar, and Vanilla Absolute. It is really nice because it also has lavender in it. I just think it's a really nice smell, and I think the value of this gift set is really good because you get another one of these, well, not another, you get a travel size like the one I just showed you, but then you also get, I think it's a 30 ml, so you're getting 40 mLs. And so when you look at the set compared to just getting the bottles separately, this is a way better value. But I just love vanilla and fragrance, and I love lavender too, so the 2 combined makes this a very winning scent for me. And I'm like using it sparingly because I'm afraid I'm going to use it all up, but it's really nice. The 7 Virtues, y'all, they about to get me. Now this is a brand I don't see run sales. Maybe they do. Santal Vanille. No, I don't want it in a travel size. I don't. I want the whole bottle. I tried the Discovery set, and I absolutely loved this. It's like vanilla sandalwood. It is so nice. It is just the most calming and peaceful scent. I remember, like, when I smell that scent, it's very, like, you know it. There was this, like, little bar we went to one time downtown, and it was called, like, the Horseshoe Road Inn on or something. It had that smell, the same smell. And I still remember, that was like years and years ago, and I didn't know what that was, but I remember going in there like, what is that? It smelled just like that. So when I smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh. And I also was like, this smells like August school. You know, it's very distinct, but it is so calm and so peaceful. I don't think there's anyone that wouldn't like this scent unless you just don't like vanilla. And I do know some people really don't like vanilla, so I just take back everything I just said. But I think the majority of people would be comfortable with this scent. And then lastly in my cart, damn, we're at the bottom already. Cherry Ambition, y'all, by 7 Virtues. I have to. I don't need to try the travel size. No thanks. We have cherry, saffron, and vanilla. Say less. Say less. I don't need to go in the store and smell it. I don't need to do anything with it. Just send it on this way. Send it on this way so I can. I love cherry fragrances. I think cherry is my favorite note. And I cannot wait to try Cherry Ambition. So those are the items that I have in my cart. If we go over to my loves list, we're going to see, I'm probably going to move my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base into the cart. And I was thinking, as I was doing this eye look, I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion because I ran out of my NARS. I just feel like the NARS, the eyeshadow is smoother, the application. I don't know why I felt like it felt rougher with the Urban Decay. I might have been making it all up, but I noticed that right away. The Cali Ray Sunproof Hydrating Setting Spray, I'm just going to leave here. I don't need a setting spray right now, but when I do, it's going to be this one. I really, really liked it, and I used the full bottle. Ellis Brooklyn Apple Love. So I really want to try this one too. This one has the notes of red apple, sugarcane, and vanilla Madagascar. I'm just wondering if I should smell it in the store. And also a lot of reviews were saying that it doesn't last long. So I'm going to have to look at some reviews. This is the Jo Malone London Orange Bitters Cologne that I was telling you about. And it has notes of sweet orange, bitter orange, and sandalwood. So it's a citrus, woody scent. And I just think this will go well with a lot of things. And I think it sounds like a really great fall, winter type scent. And it looks like it would be great for men and women. It's $82 for the 30 ml. So I'm on the fence about that. Fleur also has some new hair and body mists. They have the Vanilla Skin and the Mango Mood. I don't know why I've always thought that said Mango Wood. But I do think it is. Okay, no, it's not. Mango, jasmine, and brown sugar. I'm just not sure because someone said it was like the mango skin perfume, which was really too strong for me, like really strong. So I don't think this is a rush. You know, Sephora is going to carry this, so I'm just going to wait. Juliet Has a Gun, Ode to Dullness. I really want to try this, and I had it in my cart as a full bottle, and then I was just like, I don't know. I think I just really was appealed to the color on the bottle because it's like, I'll have to show you, it's like blue-brown. But the notes as well, Badiane, Cashmere Flower, and Tonka Bean. I can't remember what Badiane is. I can't remember. Let me look real fast because I remember and I was like, oh, Star Anise. So I was listening to a fragrance video and they talked about how Star Anise is kind of a spicy scent. So I think this could be nice. Tonka Bean I really, really like. So yeah, I don't know. Most people are describing it as like a cozy scent, like imagining yourself in a warm sweater. I'm just wondering if I have something like that already here. And that's why I left it in the loves section. YSL, I don't need any of these, but I've always wanted this Shine Balm in the shade Burnt Zellage. I just don't need this, but I think this shade looks so good. Eventually I will get it, but $43 is expensive, and I have the Gucci lipsticks. We have from YSL the All Hours Creaseless Precise Angles Concealer. Again, this looks great, but I'm really not in need right now. Kilian Paris Smoking Hot. I'm hearing this is a more masculine version of Angel Share, and people seem to be on the fence about it because it smells kind of hookah bar-ish, and I'm just not sure if I want to pay $54 for a 7 ml travel spray. Not blind like that, and it's not available for same-day delivery, so I just don't know if I want to take the chance. I also have the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation with SPF 15. I just don't really need foundation right now. I'm still working through Lisa Eldridge, Hourglass. I'm working through NARS, and that's it. I even have Pat McGrath. So I really don't need a foundation, but when I do, it will be this Dior Forever Skin Glow because I love the concealer so much. There's the Juliette Has a Gun Ode to Dullness with the blue and red kind of bottle, which looks cool. I did have the Tatcha Prime and Glow Skincare Trio. Oh, wait a minute. It's a trio. What else is in here? Oh, that's why I had it in my cart. Okay. This gives you a full size of the liquid canvas primer, but then you also get like this dewy spray, skin mist, and then you get a lip mask. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, it is pretty good. But right now it's in the loves, and I really don't need a lip mask. Oh, let's see. Oh my God, this shade is so pretty. This is a satin lipstick from Gucci, and I've never tried the satin ones, but Mora Sienna, it's like a raspberry, looks so good. That looks so creamy and good. Oh my gosh, $47, y'all. Talked about Burberry. One size, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't need to get this because I'm still using my pink powder and have a ton of it left. So I don't need to have 2 pink powders. You know what I mean? But I do want to try this one when I'm out of the Ben Nye from Amazon powder that I have. All right, let's see. I think the rest of this stuff I may have put in my cart. The Burberry set. See the YSL there. 7 Virtues, NARS, Patrick Ta. Okay, so here are the Gucci ones. It was Lynette Stone that I liked. So I would be getting one of the other ones, Sandy Soft Brown, instead of Lynette Stone. So it would be this Call It a Day. It would be Peggy Taupe. And Sandy Soft Honey. Yeah. So I'm fine with that. So I'm going to take those out. You see Flores there, 7 Virtues, and Claudely. So yeah. That's what my cart is looking like, and this total, I mean, if I were to get everything, is $1,065, and then if we just go ahead and subtract, that's gonna take $213 off. That comes to $852, and I really would need that to be everything. Like, I don't want to come back. I was thinking about Xenon, but Xenon is just, I don't even know if it's worth 20% off. You know what I mean? I mean, it's definitely a better price, but I also think that I keep saying I want it because I want to make my BYOPs with my Natasha Denona shadows, but like I haven't really done it that much yet. I've only done it like one time. So it's like, there's no urgency there. So I just want to not do that. And I just want to try not to get swayed to get anything else because there's some other things that I want. There's some fragrances that are on other sites. And then we have Black Friday. And I do know there are some things that I want for that. So, and there's still more holiday collections that have yet to be released. Glamlight. And well, that's not even holiday. That was Halloween. I know Unearthly has a holiday collection coming out. I'm not sure if I'm getting that one or not. Notoriously Morbid. Hopefully I'll get that. Just not sure, you know, what other indie brands are going to be doing for the holidays. So it's like, I don't want to put all of my money in one basket, literally. So let me know what you think about my cart. It is a lot. And I know last year I was like, I did the Afterpay, and then I was like, oh, I don't really want to come off of $852 all at one time. That's a lot, you know, that is a lot. So let me know what you're thinking about. I can move over now, I guess. So let me know what you're thinking about VIB or holiday savings. Are you participating in the sale? Are you skipping it totally? Are there any things that you really need? I would also say don't get backups. I made the mistake of doing that, and then by the time you get ready for the backup, something else has come out that you're going to want instead. That happened to me with Dior, the Dior concealer. I bought a backup and then they reformulated it. And there is somewhat of a difference in the reformulated concealer. So that's the one that I've been using, you know. So that was a silly thing to do, you know. So don't get a whole bunch of backups. New makeup is coming out all the time and new formulations that are better than the previous one. So it's really no point in racking up on much. But that's what's in my cart. Let me know your thoughts. This is a no judgment zone. So if you want to share what you're doing with your cart, or you know, whatever, or not doing with your cart, there is no judgment from me or from this community. Feel free. We are makeup lovers here, and you know, we got our ups, we got our downs, we got our things that we like, and you know, we're here to talk about it all and to help each other make good decisions as well. So if you say, Cara, didn't you say you had this? I might be like, ooh, let me move this out my cart. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind that at all, because listen, this stuff is pricey. So that's it, y'all. I am rambling just because I'm not in a rush today, so I'm excited to talk. But that's it for this video. Let me know about like your Sephora status, if you're participating. Do you feel like the sale is even worth it? Like, I don't do the Beautylish one. I know that's going on now. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will definitely see y'all in the next one. Bye.